Good morning, guys, and welcome to another day of 30 days in a row. I don't even know what day it is, to be honest with you. This morning was just like get up, go, as best as possible. You know, it's just one of those mornings where you didn't want to get out of bed and go to the bins, but we're doing it this morning. It's so cold. It's nice and warm in bed, chilling, you know, and it's just like, no, we gotta go. We gotta shoot film. We gotta do stuff today. So hang tight if you like bins footage, if you like retro goodies and all that stuff. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. So I gotta say, one of the motivating factors for me being here today, getting out of bed this morning, was the high that we got from the video game stuff that we found. They're letting people in right now, so let's get to it. I can only hope that we find something nearly as cool as Paper Mario today. All right, please be sealed. Please be sealed. That's a factory sealed Dracula. That's awesome. Heck yeah. And then also, there was The Wind and the Lion? Okay. John Connery? And there's also Fast Times at Ridgemont High soundtrack. Look at that. Alright, 3 sweet finds right off the bat. Never seen this PS2 game. Kokoto? I don't know how you pronounce that, but oh, there's another one? A PC game? Bejeweled? Okay. Sealed Panic Room? This could be okay, I think. Panic Room is kind of a fun movie. I don't know. I say fun, but popular, I guess. All right, let's see if we can keep our GameCube streak going. Scooby-Doo, Mystery Mayhem. This is a decently priced game. Oh, it's a 2-for-1. Yo, Mario Sunshine and Tony Hawk. Let's freaking go. We know for sure Mario Sunshine's loose is good. That's a good find. Let's keep digging in here for sure. This will be a good booth game. Lego Indiana Jones plus Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, it's just like a good $4 or $5 game. So this Blu-ray disc actually has an Xbox One game in it, which is interesting. I guess we'll take it. There's also this Pokemon VHS, which I don't have in our collection. Let's go. We have some Wii guitars that need games, so we'll always take that. There's a Wii U game. It's only planes, but let's see if it actually has planes in it. Okay, it does. Alright. Y'all remember this album from your young years? Please leave me a comment down below, because we will be friends. I love this album. No way. Alright, so I feel like we're gonna have to dig in here. This is Final Fantasy Anthology, but it's ruined. It's got one of the discs in there, but okay, we're gonna have to dig in this bin a lot and see if we can piece this together. That sucks. I think we'll find it though. I think we'll find it. I feel positive about it. So nothing in this bin. We searched the entirety of it. It happens, I guess. We're just gonna have to see if it got thrown into another bin. Still no luck on the Final Fantasy stuff, but we found Wii Sports Manual and then another Club Penguin for DS. And then also this Nate Dogg Funk Classics, which actually I usually pick up anything hip-hop related. Usually does well. Nate Dogg is super classic, of course, if you're into that realm of music. But I keep getting little hints of stuff. Now that I've got these two, I'm like, I gotta search this bin more. There could definitely be something attached to both of these, especially if it's Wii Sports. That always does well. Okay, I saw this like this originally. I always try to spot cases that look like this. Oh, I thought it was a 2-piece. Dang, it's not. That sucks. I don't even know if we're gonna take that, honestly. Because it's just so, yeah. Ugh. There's a slight chance this one might have value, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's see if it's in there. Okay. Come on, Ray. I can't do it. It is actually in there. All right. Somebody let Tomb Raider to air out and dry. Oh, dang. All right. Definitely take some newer Tomb Raider. There's the manual, I think. Yeah, there's the, well, at least, yeah, that's the manual. All right. Yeah. I'll take this. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Splinter Cell. Let's go. Let's go. Got a nice little stack going on here. We're going to talk about all of these here in a second. So in that little run, we just found some trade fodder at the local record store where we trade in CDs for usually $2 a piece. Just found a couple of those. We just found the Best of Dean Martin sealed. I mean, Dean Martin's pretty common, but since it's sealed and from 1990, like, let me take a shot on it. Speaking of hip-hop, this Notorious B.I.G., this is actually a 2-track CD. That's the only reason I picked this up. So, like, it's probably limited. This was when he was on Bad Boy Records. You guys are into that scene, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's got 2 tracks on it, so I thought that was really neat. And just, you don't see that very often. You don't see a 2-track CD very often, especially from somebody as, you know, as big as B.I.G. was. Also picked up Dirty Dancing on Blu-ray. We gotta scan this. There's a pretty decent amount of scanning that needs to be done this morning, but for the most part, we know what's valuable and what's not this morning. So we're gonna go do some homework. I think we're just gonna call it at the media, honestly. We might peruse the GM a little bit, but I feel good. So I picked through, like, most of the hats. Took a little peek at the shoes and the hats, and I'm on GM now, and not one part of me just wants to look at any of this GM stuff. I don't want to dig at all. I'm just gonna skim. Just gonna skim everything and probably get the heck out of here. Do a little homework before I do that, of course. I've never actually owned this setup, so I can't really speak on it too much, but I mean, we know that it's Xbox 360, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and look it up. I don't know if we've ever sold one of these either, so I think it's at very minimum worth looking up. Obviously there's something that it attaches to, and I can't remember what the heck that is, so I don't know. So really the only GM thing that I picked up sort of last minute is this Nerf. It's part of the Zombie Strike series, but it is called the Sludge Fire. The comps are looking pretty okay. I only picked it up because I hadn't seen it before, but it's got 26 or 27 with 8. Let's see here, 40 free, 40 with 12, but that has ammo with it. There was a best offer. There's 25 with 17. There's 45 free, 23 with 13, 25 with 7, 27 with 8. So yeah, this thing is definitely like I said, the only reason I picked it up was because I have never seen this before, and usually when you do this for a long time, you've seen pretty much every Nerf gun there is. So be on the lookout for this one, for sure. So on Bram Stoker's version of Dracula here that we see, it has also an amazing cast in this, by the way. Winona Ryder, Anthony Hopkins, and Keanu, like, okay. But it's got one comp at 30 with 4. Let's see where another brand new was. There was 20 with 3. Not a lot of brand new. There was 15 with 5. So, I mean, at very minimum, we're going to get 20 bucks off of this. I think so. I think that's very easy. You ever just look up comps for an item and go, what is going on with the people? This thing was just all over the place. It's factory sealed, so that's good. It's the 20th anniversary of Dirty Dancing on Blu-ray. We're just gonna throw it up for 10, free shipping, and see what happens. So on the Final Fantasy Anthology, we never found the front cover. Very unfortunate, and we never found the front disc either. But we'll probably just try to sell the backing and the other disc, the music disc, which is what's in there. It is the music from the video games, and just maybe try for like 10 or 15 or something off of it. So there were absolutely 0 sold comps for this Wind and the Lion movie, and there really wasn't any new listed. So I'm hoping to like corner the market on a sealed copy and kind of make my own price. I don't know, we'll see. It's just, it's too cheap to pass up, right? Like, we're gonna pay probably $1 for this. So the sell-through rate on these boards is not very high. There's about 9 sold in the past 90 days. And to be honest, They're like the first two comps. There was one for 15 with 18 in shipping, 16 with 11 in shipping. That's probably about right on the shipping on these. They are a little heavy though, and that's the thing. So I don't think that justifies around a $15 price tag. If I knew I had the game, which I'm pretty sure we do have the game, not 100%, I'm not going to bank on the fact that we do though, I would probably pick this up, but I think for today, we're going to throw it back and make sure that we have the game for the next time we find something like this. Okay, on the opposite spectrum of how much we spent yesterday, $11.68. I think the clear winners today are the Nerf gun, the sealed Dracula, and also our Super Mario Sunshine that we got in there. Loving it. All right, guys, let's go home and clean some hats. So we're back down here in the very dirty thrift dungeon with our Titleist hat that we got yesterday with Dan. And it is not looking any better. I honestly don't know how this happened. I would love to know how they made this hat this way. There is a couple things that we can try from this point going forward, and we'll go over those in a second. Yeah, I mean, we hit it with the Dawn and the OxyClean, and to no avail. It is still not looking great. This right here was another hat though that we had. We did the exact same type of cleaning to it. It came out really good, but for some reason, like some dye, I guess, from another hat got onto this hat, and it was like stained right there. So I just threw it in with that other hat that we just had, and it came out a lot better, nice and clean. Top Flight. We'll probably list this tonight, actually. Now that it's all clean. It actually needs to dry just a little bit more, to be honest. It usually takes a full 24 hours, if not a little bit more, to get these hats completely dry if you don't like leave them under a fan or anything like that. So, but anyway, we're going to talk about the two other possibilities that you can do to a hat if they're still not looking great. So the first one is the handy dandy trusty magic eraser. Get it a little wet and go to work on the troublesome spots on your hat. I've seen people clean whole hats with these things, and they swear by them. I typically don't use these. I don't even think we're going to try. Maybe we will just for science, and I'll report back, but that's something that I would use if they're extra stubborn. We could try this for sure. And the other thing is totally awesome from the dollar store. Yes, from the freaking dollar store. That means this stuff is super, super cheap. I actually use this to clean all of my plush. I'll spray a little bit on, let it soak in, and then hit it with one of my shoe cleaning brushes. Clean, of course. And I'll scrub it in really good and let it dry by itself. I don't even rinse this stuff out. It just works great. Yeah, it works so good. I can't say more about this stuff, but maybe we'll go ahead and try the magic eraser and see what it does. And if the magic eraser doesn't work, we can try this. And if not, all hope is lost. We'll just redonate the hat or do something with it. I don't know. Not throw it away. Probably redonate it. Okay, so welcome to the listing table. This is the first time I've filmed it at the listing table, I think. We're going to do a whole episode where I go through A to Z, what I do as far as like listing and shipping and all that A to Z. We're going to do that during the 30 days. But I just want to talk about this hat because this one does have some stubborn stains, one right there and one right there. That one's really hard to see, but I've tried almost, and right there. So these three stains, I've tried everything that we just talked about, minus the totally awesome and minus the magic eraser. So we're going to go ahead and hit it with the totally awesome and see what happens with this thing. I'll update you guys tomorrow on the other hat. We just did the magic eraser on the other hat. We're going to update you guys on this hat after we use the totally awesome. We're just going to spray some in on each spot, let it soak in for at least a couple minutes. And we'll hit it with our little brush here. This is the softest brush that I have. I usually use that on like these more like cloth hats, so it doesn't ruin. Oh, there's some right there too. Dang, okay, this thing was a lot dirtier than I thought. So we got 4 spots. I'll report to you guys tomorrow. So while that stuff is soaking in, guys, just want to say thank you all for watching so far. It's been a wild ride. We have recorded so much footage in the last week. It's been crazy. This is definitely the most we've recorded since the inception of the channel. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the comments, all the subs. It's been unreal so far. Thank you guys. Keep on watching. Keep on collecting, thrifting, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys later on the next one.